I'm talking to myself. That's what meditation is all about. So you talk to yourself. So I don't want it to be ungrateful person. Over the years, the kindness, greatness, whatever the person had showed me, I should be really grateful. Otherwise, I am something else. I will be not good person, ungrateful. Do you want to be ungrateful person? You want to put yourself in the category of ungrateful people? No, I'm better than that. I don't want it to be. So if you don't want it to be ungrateful person, your enemies might have helped you before, number of times. Think about it. Don't draw the conclusion so quick. Give yourself time to think. When you are thinking, you'll remember something. That person did that, was helpful to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points you remember. And then there are more. So it is the time that making you feel different. The time, the present, making you feel different. But in reality, it's not that bad. Time makes everything different. Time heals individuals, or time hurts individuals. So all of those, particularly when it is hurt, and if you give it time, it will, the feeling of the hurt, that sharp point hurting will go down because of the time. We always say, time will heal, time will tell. These are the expressions we use, and it's true. Because it just now happened, so you're hurting. And then people don't help you. People harm you by saying something. Either they try to butter you by saying something negative about the person you don't like, or try to help person, say something or pay no attention, saying something that sometimes hurt, sometimes help, because people, when they talk so much, many try to butter yourself, so try to find something bad to say about it. Even though if it's not that bad, you try to make it exaggerated, and so that, buttering. Some people are very good at that, and many are trying to do not so good at it. Many pay no attention but talk about it all the time. So all these are contributes, either love or hate. So that's why many of those spiritual practitioners, not like our time today, but earlier ones, so chose to have solitude or try to be single, alone. They maintain silence. They go in the monastery and maintain silence. And while silencing, they get on the computer and and goes through internet and all kinds of things. That's joke anyway. Try to make a little joke in there. anyway, so so that is how people try to, people contributes your hate or your love, your attachment. And many people, most of the people will butter you, try to butter you, whether you have any position, capacity or not, they like to butter you because just simply because you are at the present. And they find it convenient buttering you to say something bad about that you don't like it, something very good about your loved ones, and or also you said about yourself, and that's what we call it, worldly dharma. Actually, it is worldly dharma. It is the human dharma. Maybe it is the human being's behavior. But however, sometimes it is helpful, sometimes it's very harmful. Either the case is not true. Not true. Many are maybe, but most of them are exaggerated a little bit. There may be truth in it. It's not a lie. There is a little truth, and then they make it bigger, and just to please you. So both ways, good way and both way. So that is how not only you perceived the hatred, anger, you perceived anger, dislike, and even hatred. And then people will help you, contribute you. And then you remember, for 8 years of last presidential administration, the last administration, 8 years, the whole media is there to develop your fear, develop your hatred, and build your hatred as all kinds of ways, backwards, forwards, everywhere. So we did experience that for the last 8 years. 8 years. So even today, the war, the fear, how much, just very recently, what had happened in Boston, and how much fear people can pick up all of those. And as this, of course, it's this horrible deed, no doubt about it. No concern with the lives of people. And just register your own dislike, whatever it is. Consequences are so terrible, so miserable, and what a wonderful life in front of this truth you have. They are all wasted, and turn the whole nation against you because of your own deeds. And all these are anger, hatred, and that's what it is. Dissatisfaction, anger, hatred. And that contributes to the social life of those people. And sometimes social life contributes that. Versa versa, they build up. Because you don't associate, because you have some kind of fear, doubt, hatred within you. So you're not going to trust anybody. You don't socialize. Even you socialize, it will be the high and by rather than really showing your heart and sharing things from the bottom of your heart. So you don't. So that's why you yourself withdraw from the society. So you don't have any friends. So then everybody is your enemy. So we have a name for this. Name for this. That is called every appearance, every existence is your enemy. So you put yourself in that position. So anyone who you can get, anyone who you can hurt, and you are giving yourself satisfaction. That's not only these two kids, but all the hatred normally does that. Hatred does that. So the nations, politicians use that as mobilize that addiction of the individual. So they utilize the hatred to achieve their political goal. It is rather unfortunate, but that's what people do. People use fear, people use hatred, people use obsession, and which is already tormenting ourselves by these negative emotions. So, but on top of that, people use that, politicians use that, and everything, economic exploitations use that, everybody use that to mobilize everything. So we are really a subject of, it's left and right, hit and dugging up there and dragging up here, up there, everywhere, without realizing that's what we are. That's the truth. Recognize that. Recognize it's not so bad as I have imagined, not so lovely as I have imagined. So move in the middle, move to the center, move to the center. Reduce the hatred little bit, little bit. Reduce the obsession a little bit. Try to be the center. Try to be the middle. Try to appreciate great deeds and do not reduce your love on the loved ones. And do not build your hatred to your enemies. Try to reduce that. Build your love up and reduce your hatred down. So your mind, what you're telling you is because of the time that just now what's happening. In reality, someone who helped you last year and someone who helped you this year are actually same. So does someone who slapped you last year, someone who slapped you this year, slapped you on your face. And this year are same, but you will feel so strong about this year someone slapped you because it is time factor. So in reality, there's not that much difference. So recognize that. And the strong emotion, this one, reduce, build the love up. Not only love on the loved ones, but also try to expand that to the neutral people. So that much I would like to talk to you today. And thank you so much. And have a great weekend, great week, and great day. Thank you.